In 1793, just a few years after the Constitution was ratified, the Supreme Court handed down a bombshell ruling: Chisholm versus Georgia. The case started when Alexander Chisholm, executor of a South Carolina estate, sued the state of Georgia to collect money from a Revolutionary War contract. Georgia argued it was a sovereign state, so he couldn't drag it into federal court without his consent. But the Supreme Court said otherwise. In a 4-1 decision, the justices ruled that states could, in fact, be sued in federal court by citizens of another state. For many, this cut at the core of state sovereignty. Leaders feared a flood of lawsuits against states threatening their independence. The backlash was swift. Within 2 years, Congress proposed and the states ratified the 11th Amendment. It declared that federal courts couldn't hear suits against a state by citizens of another state or by foreign citizens. In other words, Chisholm cracked the door open and the 11th Amendment slammed it shut. It became the constitutional shield of sovereign immunity, protecting states from certain lawsuits to this day. The case shows how fragile the balance between federal authority and state power was in the nation's early years, and how one Supreme Court ruling was enough to trigger a whole new amendment.